That email was sent across government agencies.
So it was sent to the FBI.
It was sent to.
So you just said it was never sent to the FBI. So was it or was it not?
It was sent to the FBI. I, as the director of the FBI, said we are not.
Who sent it?
We are not responding to it. It came from a general account at the department.
Okay, so then my next question is that, and according to the domestic terrorism operations sections, the internal tagging system used to track domestic terrorism investigations was eliminated, and the staff of 16 was reduced. Can you tell me that future and where you hold that program?
Sir, if I may, can I get back to you on that in writing because I'm not familiar with that off my head.
Then in your written testimony, you had talked about cybersecurity. I'm going to tie two things together. The FBI agents, are they still currently at the end of every week emailing the 5 things that they've accomplished?
I'm glad you raised that point, sir. We never did that. I stopped
the
that.
FBI agents were never asked to put in their goals in which they accomplished? The reason why I say that is because I had a specific conversation at a retirement party of a chief from an agent who expressed to me that after he had chased a car down 8094 who had stabbed a family member, and he left his home and was able to prevent that individual from killing someone else because it was cross state lines, that he had to go back and then that next day was told he had to fill out his emails of what he accomplished.
That email was sent across government agencies.
So it was sent to the FBI.
It was sent to.
So you just said it was never sent to the FBI. So was it or was it not?
It was sent to the FBI. I, as the director of the FBI, said we are not.
Who sent it?
We are not responding to it. It came from a general account at the department.
Okay, so then my next question is, that information that my FBI agent in my district sent to that agency, how is that information protected?
I'm sorry, are you saying the agent responded to that email?
Are you saying they did not?
I told the workforce not to.
But you just told me that they received the email.
We did.
So without this, let's just assume that they did. Where did that information go and how is it protected?
That information would have only been sent to their immediate supervisor, and every supervisor in the Bureau was told if they received any such information, it is not to be actioned in any way.
So what happened with that information with the supervisors?
I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that, if any was collected, but if it was.
So you said that the FBI, that a different agency sent that email. What was that agency?
It came from the Department of Justice.
Okay. And those emails never went back to the Department of Justice who requested it?
No, sir.
Okay. And you're 100% confident of that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The information that the supervisors had from those agents, where did that go?
That should not have been transmitted anywhere. We got on top of it fast enough where I believe, and
because you thought it was wrong?
I thought
Why did you prevent it?
Because the operational mandate that we have at the Bureau, in my opinion, prohibited the public disclosure of that information across our media.
So to be perfectly clear, the Department of Justice got it wrong.
I'm not speaking for the Department of Justice.
You are saying that that directive was in complete conflict of what your procedures and processes are.
My procedures and processes are under the Department of Justice. I'm saying as a subordinate of the Department of Justice, that's where the email came from. I don't know where it came from on top of them.
But your directive was to make sure that the Department of Justice did not get the FBI information.
That no one got it.
Except the supervisors. Why would they request it if they would never get it?
Well, the supervisors were told to stand down. What I'm trying to say is when that email came in, we acted as fast as we could, I think the same day, to say we are not in a position to do that. Everybody hit pause until we figure out what to do. And the end result was we at the FBI are not complying with that request to publicly do so. And we told agents that if you feel the need to express that information to your supervisors, only do so on the classified system.
Okay. The information that I received, that personal conversation that I had, that agent didn't seem like he felt the need. He felt it was a directive. I thank you for your forthcoming. I look forward to working with you. The purpose of me bringing up this questioning was to make sure that that information is secure.
Yes, sir. I'll double check.
Mr. Moore.
I yield back.
That was Congressman Frank Mrvan pressing Kash Patel, and you could feel the temperature rise with every question. What started as a simple funding inquiry quickly spiraled into one of the most uncomfortable moments Patel's faced in this entire confirmation process. Because what Mrvan exposed here goes far beyond bureaucratic confusion. It strikes at the heart of government integrity and data security. A mysterious email reportedly sent to FBI agents asking them to list their weekly accomplishments. Now, on the surface, that might sound like an internal performance report, but when you think about it in context, these are federal agents working on live cases, many classified, some involving national security and domestic terrorism operations. So Mrvan's question, who sent it, isn't just about accountability, it's about control. Who's directing federal agents to disclose sensitive information through unsecured channels, and why? Patel initially denies it even happened. He insists the FBI never required agents to file such reports. But Mrvan doesn't let go. He cites first-hand accounts from his own district, where agents said they were told to send those updates. And then the story shifts. Patel admits the email did exist, it was sent to the FBI, but claims it came from a general account at the Department of Justice. That's where everything changes. Because if the DOJ sent that directive and the FBI resisted, that suggests serious internal conflict inside the very agencies meant to be working together to protect Americans. Patel's response, that he personally told the workforce to stand down, raises even more questions. Did he have the authority to override DOJ directives? Was he protecting classified information or covering up a larger miscommunication within his department? The fact that he couldn't even confirm where that information ended up or how it was secured is deeply troubling. When he says, "I'll have to get back to you on that," that's not a bureaucratic formality. That's the sound of someone caught off guard, unsure how much of the story is already known. Mrvan's calm persistence here was strategic. He wasn't shouting. He didn't need to. He let Patel talk himself into a corner. And when he finally asked, "So, to be perfectly clear, the Department of Justice got it wrong?" Patel froze, because there's no safe answer to that question. Either he admits his boss, the DOJ, made a mistake, or he admits the FBI defied an order. Both options make him look bad. What we're watching isn't just a tense hearing. It's a rare glimpse inside the federal machinery, where confusion, politics, and hierarchy collide. These are the kinds of exchanges that reveal how fragile oversight can be when internal accountability breaks down. And here's the thing, these hearings matter. When Congress asks who sent it, it's not a rhetorical question. It's a demand for transparency. If agencies can't even track their own communications, how can the public trust them to manage classified intelligence, or protect whistleblowers, or guard the privacy of ordinary Americans? And let's not ignore the bigger context, Patel's pattern of avoiding responsibility. Whether it's downplaying security failures or refusing to commit to oversight reforms, his testimony often reads like damage control, not leadership. This exchange should remind us accountability in government isn't about partisan theater. It's about trust, process, and the principle that no one, not even the FBI director, should be above answering for how federal systems handle sensitive information. So yes, Mrvan's question might sound simple, who sent it? But in today's political climate, that's the kind of question that could expose a lot more than one bad email. It could uncover an entire chain of command that's lost sight of who it really serves, the American people. And that's exactly why hearings like this matter. They cut through the spin, they force clarity, and they remind those in power, if you can't answer a direct question, you don't deserve a position of public trust. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to subscribe to The Liberal Lens, where we dig into the real substance behind these hearings, not just the sound bites. And if you want to help us keep holding power accountable, you can join our Patreon for exclusive deep dives and early access to new investigations. And if you want to help us keep holding power accountable, you can join our Patreon for exclusive deep dives and early access to new investigations.